A lot of Bullet Echo players think fights are decided when bullets start flying. Wrong. Most fights are decided before the enemy even appears on your screen. They're decided by how you rotate, how much noise you make, whether you heard the footsteps, whether your position is strong or stupid, whether your flank is smart or a free third party. That's the difference between players who look lucky and players who always seem to be in the right place at the right time. They are not lucky. They are reading the map better than you. So in this video, I'm breaking down the awareness and positioning habits that makes you harder to ambush, harder to trap, and way more dangerous in every cycle. Bullet Echo is a darkness game. Your flashlight only shows what's in front of you. Teammates give some extra vision, but enemies can still appear from the side or behind in seconds. So if you only stare forward, you're already half dead. You need to build this habit. Look around constantly. Check left, check right, check behind. Scan blind spots every few seconds. My secret golden rule: never rotate like prey. When the zone starts closing, stick to walls, hug cover, and attack from edges. Because the middle of the map is where careless players die. Edges give you angles. Edges give you cover. Edges give you surprise. But only if your hero can actually abuse it. Some heroes become monsters near corners. Some heroes need open lanes to breathe. So don't copy movement blindly. Match your rotation path to your hero's strengths, especially when crossing open areas, rotating after a fight, reviving, looting, moving near grass, entering final circles. A lot of players die not because the enemy was better. They died because they were blind. And blind players get farmed. This is one of the biggest hidden skill gaps in Bullet Echo. Your movement makes noise, and that noise gives away your position through walls. That circle around your hero, that matters. The bigger it is, the louder you are, and loud players get hunted. If you sprint around a map with zero discipline, you're basically broadcasting. I'm over here. Please third party me. Move slower when it's safe. Be quiet before approaching fights. Reduce unnecessary movement noise. And understand that sound is information. Healing abilities can also help reduce noise in many situations. And sniper-type heroes can often abuse quieter approaches even better. In short, don't fight fair. Fight smart. That's guerrilla warfare. Stay quiet. Stay hidden. Use a cover. Give them nothing. Then strike first, from the angle they forgot, and end the fight before they can answer. Stealth is not cowardice. Stealth is control. If you're not listening in Bullet Echo, you're handicapping yourself. Gunshots, footsteps, explosions, ability sounds, all of it matters. A good player can predict fights before seeing the enemy. That's how you set traps. That's how you rotate early. That's how you avoid bad pushes. That's how you third party correctly. And some heroes can abuse this even harder. Lynx can track hidden movement and footsteps extremely well. Gravale can reveal enemies after shot, which makes it much easier to punish campers and hidden players. But even if you're not using those heroes, audio alone can carry your awareness. If you ignore sound, you are voluntarily playing weaker. You can have a strong hero, good gear, decent aim, and still lose because your positioning is garbage. If you fight in the open, you're begging to get deleted. Use a cover, use walls, use corners, use obstacles. Peek smart, hold angles that favor your hero. If you're a shotgun or ambush hero, use weird approach paths and punish close entries. If you're a sniper, stop walking into close range chaos for no reason. If you're a shield hero, fight where your setup actually matters. And here's a tiny detail that punishes careless players. Never stand in front of a dying enemy, even in grass, because that enemy can still expose your position to teammates. Small mistake, big punishment. That's Bullet Echo. A lot of players think flanking just means go around the side. Too basic. Real flanking is about becoming unpredictable. It's about attacking from angles that feel unnatural. It's about buying yourself time to peek better. It's about creating pressure where enemies are not ready. Flanking is especially strong. Your ping makes direct peeks awkward. The enemy is locked into another fight, or your hero needs a better approach angle. But there's a warning here. Every time you flank, you must check for campers, because the moment you attack, you can trigger another hidden team nearby. Good flanks create free kills. Bad flanks create instant third parties. This is one of the biggest differences between casual players and smarter players. A low health enemy looks tempting. So what do bad players do? They overcommit for the finish. They expose themselves. They walk into bad angles. And then they die for one greedy kill. Sometimes, the better play is not to finish. It's to disrupt, stall them, pressure them, force them to move badly, force their team to panic, use them as bait, control the map instead of chasing one body. That low health enemy can distract teammates, create bad revive timing, pull another team in, open a better angle for you later. One greedy finish can lose you the match. One smart stall can win the entire fight. You hear gunshots. Most players immediately sprint toward the fight and die. Why? Because they enter too early, get sandwiched, and get hit by both teams. That's rookie behavior. A better player listens first. Let the fight happen. Wait for the damage exchange. Wait for the shooting to slow down. Or stop, then collapse. That's when the survivors are weak. That's when they're reloading. That's when they're reviving. That's when they are vulnerable. One damage team is easy. Two active teams are chaotic. My secret golden rule? I don't rush the early chaos. A lot of the time, I wait until at least two teams are already gone from the lobby. Then I start hunting. Because early fights are crowded. Too many angles. Too many random collapses. There are too many ways to get third party for free. But once the lobby thins out, the map gets cleaner, the reads get easier, and your kills get more controlled. That's when I go to work. But don't play this like a robot. If you get a close spawn, and one side gives you a clean isolated fight, rush that side fast. Knock that team out quickly. Take the wipe. Then move. Do not sit there too long. Do not celebrate the kill. Do not loot like a tourist. Because if you stay in one spot after a loud early fight, you're begging for the third party. Fast wipe, fast reset, fast rotation. That's the rule. If you want more first place finishes, learn timing, not blind aggression. Most players treat the zone like a wall. Good players treat it like a weapon, especially in the final circles. Sometimes the strongest play is not running away from the zone. It's using it. Enter through it. Flank through it. Use it to approach from angles enemies think are impossible. Catch players who assume they are safe. Experienced players often hide around final zone edges. That mean predictable movement gets punished. Zone flanking breaks that expectation. But don't be stupid. If you're going to use the zone aggressively, use healing properly. Because zone damage can delete you fast if you mistime it. Smart zone abuse wins games. Bad zone greed kills you for free. If you want more wins in Bullet Echo, stop thinking only about gunfights. Because real control starts before the fight. Look around more. Make less noise. Listen better. Position smarter. Flank with purpose. Third party with timing. And use the zone like a weapon, not a panic wall. That's how you stop getting ambushed. That's how you stop taking ugly fights. And that's how you start farming players who still move like prey. And in the final part, we're covering the mistakes that silently destroy your account progression. Bad upgrades, bad timing, rushing Divine too early, terrible trophy management, ignoring contracts, and settings issues that make you lose fights for free. If your account feels stuck, what's that next? Last stand isn't luck. It's control,